If you come to the park of the sky and the sky has a drizzle and a rain and a mud, don't be sad. Be happy no matter what, because you're going to make a fun on all of the fun. No matter what, if you come with your own fun, you're going to have fun.
What's up, mountain bikers? So, full disclosure, we're doing the intro after we're done riding. Because today I wasn't even sure if I was going to make a video. We went to Snow Valley. We went to Skypark.
Skypark at Santa's Village, baby!
And the weather was less than good. We had a fog there the entire time. It was like kind of on and off rain, which sucks because the weather was supposed to be perfect today, but it is what it is. So a lot of the trails were closed. There was a lot of mud. I was like, I don't even know if I want to get the camera out today. But I did. And we made you a video on how to really enjoy Skypark in bad weather.
It's like how to make the best of things, like how to make the best of it, and then sometimes those days you have even more fun than like on a perfect powder day, because you're just like, you got it like from here.
So yeah, we ended up having a really fun day. Enjoy. Yeah. The forecast looked promising all week, a high of 60 and sunny, but then you wake up and it's foggy and raining. Maybe it'll be fine in the mountains, right? But then you get there. You're driving up the mountain road and you go into the cloud bank. Well, maybe the clouds are sitting below Skypark. It could still be dry. But then you park, and you're parked in a cloud. Well, maybe we're gonna get hero dirt, right? It could be an awesome day. And then as you're climbing up, you come across the mud puddle. And you just know the wood features are gonna be closed, which means no jump line. Then you round the corner and see the wooden berm on Arrow is closed. It has the caution tape going right across it. Is the day ruined? Of course it's not. You're at Skypark. It's still going to be a great day. These are the trails to ride when the weather does not cooperate. The wooden berm is closed, but Upper Arrow is still really fun even when it's wet. If anything, the dirt just gets better. Yes, these first two jumps can be a little difficult to clear, but if you get a couple good pedal strokes in, it's still very doable. Once you get past those two, the rest of the trail is a blast. This wooden feature is fine, as long as you stay off the wall ride. Definitely don't discount Upper Arrow when the weather is bad. Alright. Yes, Naughty or Nice is covered in wood features, and the wood features kind of what make this trail fun. But as long as you attack the wood features at little to no angle, there's a surprising amount of grip. On these first few features, including the seesaw, I had no trouble. When we got to the bottom to hit the skinnies, it felt really good. The only feature I did not attempt was the drop, because there's a little bit of extra moisture sitting on top, and because there's a little bit of mud at the bottom, I didn't want to risk sliding out and re-injuring myself. Otherwise, Naughty or Nice was a blast. You can still ride it when it's wet.
You think I can handle this?
Only one way to find out, right? Feels fine. Sleigh ride to Jumpline, yes, they connect. Back to Sleigh ride to Playground to Dark Forest. If you link all these trails together, this might be the longest downhill in the park. And as you get to know these lines and ride, then re-ride it again, you find all kinds of little features and doubles. and the lines become way more fun than I ever thought they could be. The upper section was a little bit muddy, but it was still very doable. The rest of it was perfect. I'm going to the bridge, and then you can kick out the jump line. And you can get the tabletops. The tabletops can be a little bit difficult to clear without coming down the jump line the way you normally would, but if you get a couple cranks in, it's very doable. I did it earlier in the day, but at this point, I was just so exhausted that sprints weren't happening. You'll hear me breathing in a second.
Go for it.
Woo!
Ready?
To the right. While I'm huffing and puffing up this little climb, let's take a second to talk about Comet. No, this isn't Comet, but we did ride Comet earlier in the day. By the time I got the camera out and decided to actually make this video, I was too exhausted to do it again. So I'm just going to tell you about it. The dirt, with the exception of a couple corners, was incredible. The wood features were also all open. We rode a good portion of it. I stayed off a couple of the wood features just because I wasn't sure yet if I was ready to trust it. But Comet does pretty well in the rain. And if you want to get a little bit gnarlier, Comet is going to be an option for you. So don't discount Comet when the weather turns bad. Now, the climb's about over. Let's get back to the fun stuff. All right. Here we go. You can hear that section. I'm just too tired. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Right here is about where we entered the dark forest. Once again, I had never ridden this trail. I didn't even know it was here. It starts with a quick pedal, and then it gets really fun, really fast, and drops you right in the same area that Comet does. Woohoo! Getting loose.
Go back up.
Also, remember that Skypark has so many little session areas. There's this one, along with the one at the bottom of Comet. And if you were just really, really hoping to spend some time in the air, there's a session jump, which runs great in the rain. So Skypark in the rain and bad weather and fog when it's wet is still a blast. You just have to know what trails to ride. And you have to go in with the expectations that most of the wood features are probably going to be closed. But I went down Sleigh ride to Jumpline to, was it Dark Forest? Playground to Dark Forest. Several times today and had a blast. I've never even done Dark Forest before. That trail's fun.
It's really fun.
So there's lines that you can put together, you know, play with some different stuff, and, you know, focus on some progression. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I know I liked it, and I subscribed.
I appreciate that. Sunglass Rob.
You should do the same thing.
We'll see you next time.
One more thing. Bonus tip. Not everybody can do this, but if you can bring an extra bike, it would be a really good idea. I know a lot of us are really into this and are fortunate enough to have 2 bikes, especially if that extra bike might fit a friend because you're the same height and weight. I had to get a new brake pad and my brake bled. Like my rear brake after one run today was just like like it was not working. It was kind of really scary. So while the amazing mechanics at Skypark fixed it, Chris let me borrow his hardtail, which was super interesting and fun and really cool to ride. Like if that was my only bike for the day, I would have been very happy. Anyways, that was a long bonus tip. I love you. Bye. Subscribe already.